What's up, guys? It's Professor Broman back here in Destiny to go over a pretty eventful weekly update. Now, first of all, I want to say thank you. I know I didn't upload a video yesterday, but I spent the evening with my brother who lives with me currently, but he is moving to Texas. Lots of changes going on in the Broman life currently. So I did not upload a video yesterday because I much preferred to spend time with him, and I hope you guys can understand. But we have a lot to cover today. Lots of really cool things that Bungie has mentioned in this weekly update, and stuff that I think you'll be very interested in. So I kind of want to hit the high points, and then sort of let you guys go off on whatever sort of discussion you may be interested in. But first of all, before we get into the weekly update, I want to talk about some rumors that are kind of floating around. Now, this may or may not happen, but it's been around for a long time, which makes me wary of it. But there have been some rumors floating around on Reddit and on a few other locations of there's this new limited time quest line coming to Destiny that's going to involve the Stranger. Now, as much as I think these things are cool, they have been around for a while, so since temporally, it makes more sense for a limited time event that's very story heavy to show up right before the Taken King, and I would love to see it. I don't know how much we should be trusting the rumors. Now, I could totally be full of shit and wrong, and I understand that that might be the possibility. And I would certainly love to see some story-heavy limited-time events come to Destiny, especially involving the Stranger, because, I mean, come on. It's pretty much the only huge plot device that's left in the game. I'm sorry, I actually made fun of the story for the first time ever. It's very counter me, but it's true. So just be wary if you're looking at rumors about the Exo Stranger and things like that. It'd be cool, but I don't see it happening yet. But of course I could be wrong. But let's get into the weekly update. So basically, Bungie is trying to sell us or tell us in this weekly update that they want us to see the Taken King not as an expansion, but as an entire new game in and of itself. Now, that is insane. The fact that they would just come out and say, basically, the Taken King is an expansion or a DLC that is the size of the base game themselves is a pretty big fucking deal. I think it's really cool. It shows a lot of confidence, and for me personally as a player, I love to see that. So let's go over what they are saying in the DLC, in the weekly update to basically sell us on this idea. So what's the Taken King gonna have? The Taken King is gonna have an array of side quests and missions that aspire to tell the story. Aspire or conspire to tell the story. Now, that's the biggest complaint, right? It's what we were talking about at the beginning of the video. It's a big complaint, is that the story is not hefty enough. But here we have, first thing, listen, we are Bungie, we are putting a story in this damn game, check it out, it's coming in the Taken King. They're going to tell the story of the defense of the solar system against Oryx and the Taken army. That's awesome. A lot of the big critiques that I've heard story-wise and sort of drive-wise for the game is that, if we're supposed to be fighting a war, we're really not up a creek very much. We beat the shit out of Atheon really hard. Beat the shit out of Crota really hard. So Oryx has, I guess, is the first true emissary of the darkness that's going to be entering in the Destiny universe. And honestly, if everything up to now is just an event leading up to Oryx's attack on Earth and everything else, there's potential here for it to be a truly incredible battle, and I'm really excited. Really excited. They're going to have new cutscenes. They're going to be, using these cinematic cutscenes to drive characters and things like, or character-driven cutscenes and things like that, which again would hint at maybe the Stranger coming back, finding more out about the Speaker, more out about so many different things in the game, and that makes me really excited. New exotic weapons, new exotic armor, which of course we expect, but new exotic quest lines. So this could mean a couple of things. Obviously, we could have more items like the Thorn that are acquired via exotic quest lines, or, and God, this is what I'm hoping for. I want the subclass quests to be truly, truly, truly amazing and exotic. I want it to be a big fucking deal if I can be a Sunbreaker or, you know, a Void Hunter whose name escapes me, and an Arclock or a Sun Titan or whatever. I want that to be a big deal. I want it to feel like an accomplishment to have these things, the alternate subclasses. I think that's really fun. My favorite MMO before Destiny was Final Fantasy XI, and unlocking subclasses in Final Fantasy XI was a huge fucking deal. A rough quest line that you needed help with, and I would love to see that sort of thing in Destiny. Now, I realize that might not be the coolest thing for the casual player base, and it might be a little bit frustrating, but at the end of the day, having an exotic subclass is something that would be a big deal, and it's not like we all wouldn't be able to get there. And I know personally, I would do everything I can to be carrying people through the exotic quest lines to get your subclass every fucking day on my stream, because that shit is awesome. That's the kind of stuff that I love doing. If you guys have been around my channel for a while on Twitch, or if you've been here long enough on YouTube, you know that the thing that I love about video games is helping other people in endgame. Helping people in endgame PvE or PvP is my passion. I really can't help an endgame PvP in Destiny because I'm kind of garbage at it, but I'm getting better. But endgame PvE would be awesome. New breed of enemy combatants, the Taken Army, armed with new abilities and weapons. You know, as much as folks have complaints about reskins of enemies, it really looks like from the previews that the enemies, the Taken versions of all the enemies in Destiny are truly, truly going to be a new challenge. They look different, they behave different. It's going to be a fun time. I'm really looking forward to that. A new level cap, an increased level cap, and new ways for your guardians to grow more powerful. It's kind of cryptic. They're going to go into more details, so of course they can't just spill the beans, but there's been the idea of a higher light cap, a higher base level cap, and of course maybe light level being added on weapons. That would be really cool, and it's a new way to explore the strength of your guardian, so I think it kind of fits there. The Taken King is going to be the most substantial injection of new, unique, and redesigned weapons, armor, and talents to date. That reference subclasses, and again drives a reference to a possible increase in light level or addition of light level or experience level to not just your guardian, but also all of your weapons. Really exciting stuff. New cooperative strikes, new dynamic bosses, and redesigned strikes. They're going to have a Taken version of the Dust Palace, the Undying Mind, and the Cerberus Vase Strike, aka everything, you know, that's existing currently on Mars is going to get taken because, you know, that's where the incident starts, on a moon in Mars. It's going to be really exciting. New Crucible maps, new Crucible modes, which you guys know I am excited about. And then, of course, last but not least, they say the biggest 6-player raid yet. Directly referencing 6 players. Directly referencing 6 players. That is awesome. It's nice to know that they're not hiding anything, and it's the biggest raid yet. I would argue that obviously Vault of Glass is bigger than Crota's End, but it's nice to know that the next raid is going to be larger than that. There's a lot of speculation that could be going around about what the raid could be like. I, of course, am going to fuel that because, God, if there's anything I don't love more than speculating about the raid, it's probably not very much. I love thinking about what the new PvE stuff could be in Destiny. There's so many MMO conventions that haven't yet been explored in the Destiny universe. So many things that I'd like to see come out of the raid. And if any one of them happen to be in there, I'll just be the happiest camper of all time. To sum up the Destiny, to sum up the weekly update, it was mentioned there are a lot of things in the works. New weapon balancing, you know, the raids, everything. All of these things are coming with the Taken King, and it'll be very interesting to see. Basically, there's going to be information between now and September 15th about all the little bits and baubles that are going to be in the Taken King. I'm looking forward to hearing what they are. I can't wait to see what they are, and I hope that you guys, like myself, are just as excited about the Taken King and learning everything we possibly can learn about it. Thanks for watching today, guys. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget that I fucking love each and every one of you. If you haven't had the chance to, and I don't usually do this, but I will do it today, check out the weekly update, but not just that. I want you to check out my buddy. He's a referenced channel here for me. His name is Dado. You probably already know about him. His name is Dado Does Destiny here on YouTube, or It's Dado on Twitch. He made a beautifully articulate video about the state of Crucible currently and some changes that he felt needed to be made. I feel like it strikes a note with all of us, so go check that out. If I can remember, I will try and add a bar linking to it in the video. If I don't, I'm sorry. But again, guys, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. He said it twice. I know he did. Whatever. And I will catch you guys next time in Destiny. Have a fantastic evening, folks. You are amazing. And I love you.